All right, we are going to begin our literacy today with a book. And this book is going to answer a couple of questions that we've already been wondering about chickens. One of the questions it's going to answer is how long it takes for the chicks to hatch and how long are they in that incubator for. All right, so listen for that answer to that question. Here we go. Eggs from the Chicken to You by Heather Hammonds. And this book has 7 chapters, but we are going to read all of it today. Here we go. Chapter 1, Eggs. Eggs are a very good food. We eat them in lots of different ways. The vitamins and minerals inside eggs help us to work, play, and grow. Most eggs we eat come from chickens. Some eggs come from other birds too. So we have a quail and a duck. And here is the inside of an egg. We know a lot of these words. The yolk, the egg white. Here they call this the cord and the shell. And we know down there is the arrow pocket. Chapter 2. First comes the chicken. Long ago, there were only a few kinds of chickens. Today, there are many different chickens. Today, most chickens are kept on big farms. Some people keep chickens in their yards too. Down here, a male chicken is called a rooster. A female chicken is called a hen. Only hens lay eggs. Okay, that was somebody's questions. Why are some chickens called roosters? And that's because roosters are the males, they're the boys. And the girls, or the females, are called hens. And only the hens lay an egg. They have some labels on here. This chicken has lots of fluffy feathers. This chicken lays lots of eggs for us to eat. Chapter 3, At the Hatchery. Baby chickens are called chicks. Most chickens are hatched at a chicken hatchery before going to farms. At the hatchery, eggs are kept in incubators. You've seen our incubator. The incubators keep the chicks warm and safe as they grow inside the eggs. Sometimes hens hatch their own chicks. They sit on the eggs in a nest. Here we go. It takes 21 days for chicks to hatch. Baby chicks are kept in brooders. The chicks stay warm and safe in the brooders. Oh, this word is bolded, which means it is in the back, in the glossary. It's going to tell me what that means because I'm wondering what that is. A brooder is a heated place that keeps chicks warm and safe after they've hatched. So we're going to need to get one of those. We're going to need to find a place to keep our chicks once they hatch to keep them warm and safe. Chicks only hatch from fertile eggs. Eggs we buy to eat are not fertile. Chicks grow very quickly. Soon they have all their feathers. Young hens are called pullets. Pullets are sold to egg farms. Chapter 4, Egg Farms. Most eggs we buy come from egg farms. Thousands of hens are kept at egg farms. Each hen lays about 5 eggs a week. That answers another question for us. So there's 7 days in a week, and a hen lays 5 eggs in a week. So not quite one every day, but pretty close. So they can lay 5 eggs in a week. Wow. At some egg farms, hens are kept in cages. 2 or 3 hens share each cage. Many hens lay more than 260 eggs a year. Hen cages are kept in big buildings at egg farms. The buildings have heat and air conditioning. Each cage has food and water for the hens. There are big lights in the buildings too. The hens lay eggs in their cages. Then the egg eggs roll onto a conveyor belt and are taken away. Ooh, here's another one. Here we go. Hens with white feathers lay white eggs. Hens that have red feathers or red earlobes lay brown eggs. That was my question. I was wondering why some eggs are white and some are brown. So white hens lay white eggs. Hens that have red feathers and red earlobes lay brown eggs. This book is answering a lot of questions for us. At some egg farms, hens can move around indoors. Hens lay their eggs in nesting boxes. The heavier the egg, the fresher it is. At some egg farms, hens go outside. They don't live in cages. They can move about and exercise. Eggs from hens that can go outside are called free-range eggs. So if you see free range on a box of eggs, it means those hens go outside. Chapter 5. A Day in the Life of Henrietta. Henrietta lives on a free-range egg farm. She's 5 months old and has just started to lay eggs. This is her day. In the morning, she wakes up. She goes outside. She gets food and water and she pecks at the grass. In the afternoon, she lays an egg. Or she goes inside, then she lays her egg. Then she goes outside again, gets more food and water, and at night she goes to sleep. Chapter 6. After the farm. After eggs have been laid, they are collected and refrigerated. Then they are taken away from the egg farm. Eggs from many farms are taken to big factories. The eggs are cleaned and graded. Each grade tells us about the inside of an egg. The eggs are placed above a strong light to check for cracks or marks inside them. This is called candling the eggs. Next, the eggs are sorted into different sizes. Then they're packed into cartons. Trucks take the eggs to stores. Eggs are graded AA, A, and B. Egg sizes are decided by the weight of a dozen eggs. So when you buy eggs, you can see what kind of grade they get, and if they're large eggs or extra large eggs or small eggs. Chapter 7. Follow the egg trail. Follow the egg trail from chicken to you. Ooh, this is kind of giving us some questions. It takes blank days for a chicken to hatch. Do you remember? 21. Number 2, young hens are called, do you remember that word? I'm going to go back and find it. Right here. Young hens are called pullets. Number 3, eggs from hens that can go outside are called free range. Then they go to the factories. Ooh, and they're candled. And they're given their weight and size. And then they're labeled. And then they go to the grocery stores. All right. Hope you enjoyed this book. It taught us a lot of information. Happy Tuesday. All right. Thanks for listening while I read from eggs from the chicken to you. We learned a lot of good things in this book. Okay? Today for your literacy, you have 2 jobs to do. One of them is on Seesaw, and I put some 3-letter words in Seesaw. But there are 2 pages, okay? And sometimes some of you do the work and then you submit it, but you have to check. Sometimes there are 2 pages. So you have to click the little arrow to go to the next page, okay? So there's 2 pages of 3-letter words for you to write, okay? Your next job is to make another book, all right? And this is the UGG family, all right? We have jug, rug, hug, mug, and bug, okay? You're going to find this, and you're going to look on the side. Right here is the UGG family, so you're going to cut out these letters. And you could make this into a book if you want. You can cut them out and staple it if you want, or you can just add the letters to it, okay? It's your choice. All right, those are your 2 jobs. Happy Tuesday.